you have to work on it. So
Yes,
I will explain
David.
you, and then you have to try. Okay.
Okay, David given 4 tasks, no?
Sorry.
David given 4 tasks.
Yeah. The sprint which is assigned to you. Second.
Okay.
Sharing my screen.
Okay.
Are you able to see my screen?
No.
How?
No. No,
But
fine.
here it's
Yes.
okay. So
Where is it? May I know that where is the ticket? You can close this one.
1 second. So in your TFS, you go in your TFS, you have to click this sprint.
Sprint. Okay.
Okay. Then you have to select your name.
Okay.
There may be multiple names. You have to select your name.
Okay.
And then sprint 49.
Okay.
From here, you have to select sprint 49.
Okay.
So your sprint will come here.
Okay. Okay.
So your first sprint is this one, which is remove error finding mail all office including Singapore. So what does they mean? Just suppose if in your to-do folder there are no unpenned list form, so in that case we don't have to send any mail to business, okay?
Okay.
Because earlier what was happening, whether we have unpenned list or not, we are always send one mail to them that unpenned process is completed.
After
Okay.
completion
So
of
they
the
don't want
process, after completion of the process, we have sending the mail. Present we no need.
Yeah, so that we need to remove this logic.
Okay.
So we need to first check whether there is any file in the to-do folder or not. And if there is no file in the to-do folder, then we have to remove the mail.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the condition. So I will show you.
I want to remove the activities or comment out.
No, you have to apply logic.
Okay.
Only if there is no unpenned list, only then you have to apply the condition that okay, there is no unpenned list. Okay, so I will not send the email. Otherwise, if there is a list, then I will send the mail. Okay. So that is a condition that you have to check. So I will show you. So in your main.xaml, we are sending one success mail. So from there you have to apply logic. And if any office has contained any unpenned list,
where I wanted to apply the logic in this code.
This is your main.xaml.
Yes.
And here we are sending the success mail. So from this success mail, you have to apply the logic. Just check it. And just keep remember there are many offices. And if any office there is any unpenned list form, then in that case you have to send me. So what you have to do, you have to check all the offices, and then in all the offices to do folder you have to check whether there is unpenned list found or not.
Okay. May I know the office list where it is?
It is in your config file. That's
okay. Legal entities is office and office list.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if any office does not contain any list, then you don't have to send the mail. You have to apply one condition, then don't send the mail.
For this office, we don't need to send mail.
Not for this office. Actually, combined mail will go for all the office. Only one mail go for all the office. So that you need to check. Yeah. Okay. So this is the condition here in main.xaml. Then you come here in process transaction. Then you come here in process the current transaction. Under this sequence, we have send successful. Okay.
Here I wanted
So there
to
you need to check.
here
Yeah.
I wanted to write the code.
Yeah, here you have to apply the condition that if there is no helpline list in any office, then don't send any mail or don't invoke this sequence. Okay. So maybe you can apply any condition over here, and then you can use if no helpline is found in any office, then don't write any code. Otherwise, in else condition, get the success mail. So in between this process remaining and this send success mail, you have to write your logic here,
Okay.
something here with a condition. Okay, got
Okay.
it? Okay.
This is the first task.
Yes. Okay, so this is a like remove your helpline weekly run table. So what they are saying that earlier we are using helpline weekly table to decide which file to run on monthly basis and which file to run on weekly basis, right? This one. Now they don't want to run it. They want everything as yes. Means if they want to run Dubai on any day, they can run. So there will be no dependency on the dates. So this is very simple.
This is
I'll
for
explain.
this is for we have to run daily, not for monthly timings.
This is monthly and week 1, week 2, which I have explained you earlier. So what you have to do, you have to mark this run as yes always. Because what is happening in the code, what check whether run is yes, and if it's yes, only then it process that office. So what we have to do, we have to mark this run as yes always. So for that, you have to go here in reset weekly table. Okay. And in reset weekly table, if you notice, what is the row number for this run? This is row 0, this is row 1, and this is row 2.
Yes.
So here, in row 2, wherever you find row 2 as no, you have to mark that as row 2 as yes.
Okay.
So your run will always be yes. So this is in reset weekly table.
That's it for this task.
Yeah,
We have to keep here yes only.
yes,
If have no option, we have to keep yes.
yes,
That's it.
Yeah.
Second task
Yeah.
is
yeah.
okay.
Okay, sorry. Actually, I have shown you from here. So I'll scroll up. That may be your third or fourth task, which I have shown you, or fourth or fifth. So we will go here above. So there are above more tasks here. Remove empty completion table event.
Okay. Second one you explained. Fourth task.
Actually, I have scrolled down.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
So this one and this one I have explained you. Task 45081 and 45079 that I have explained. Okay. 81 and 71.
71.
Now I'll explaining you 45083.
Okay.
This is remove empty completion table image. So that is the same thing. If the completion table shows all 0 value, do not send a success helpline list processed image. This is same thing that if in your helpline list all are 0, means if there is no helpline list found, that don't have to send the success mail. So this task, your 45083 and this one, 45081, this looks similar. So there is
Okay.
only one condition.
Okay. Can show me here 45083 in code where I wanted to change.
No, that is same which I have explained you for
Conf
45081.
in config you showed me na. Yes. No.
No, that is for this one, weekly run table.
Okay.
This one is for your removing the
Yeah,
mail.
first one you explained, that is
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that task is very much similar to this one.
Okay.
So this is your second task, which is removing the symbol from settlement amount column. Okay, so what is happening whenever bot processed any row from no helping list, it adds some patient characters here in the settlement amount. So here in settlement amount, are you able to see?
Yeah.
So these characters you need to remove. Okay,
Mhm.
these characters.
I wanted to
So
keep
for,
here empty columm only, or
no,
characters.
only numbers you have to keep, number and decimal.
Okay.
Okay, and comma.
Okay.
Okay.
Stars
So
and
now,
semicolons I wanted to remove.
yeah.
Dash.
So you need, yeah, this underscore, dash, star. So
Mm.
all these type of unknown characters will be sometimes. So if you go here in completed folder, you may find all of the list.
Yeah,
These type of
just wait. You can go that file. Just now you showed me, no? You can go that file. I wanted to remove in Excel or in code. This one.
in Excel you have to remove. You have to write logic
Uh-huh.
for removing this character. It's okay. And this
Where I wanted to remove in this code. Like,
just a second, I'll explain. Just a second.
okay.
So these are the special characters.
Yes.
So where you have to remove, just think the logic.
Okay.
See, for all the offices, okay, we are running for all offices one by one.
Yes.
So what will be the best condition or place where you have to apply this logic? I think whenever you are running for all the offices one by one, so after completion of one office processing, what you can do, you can read the file, okay, and then you can apply some link or whatever logic you think that this is the best. You can update the data table, okay.
Mm.
Then that wherever in settlement amount this type of unknown characters are coming, so you can update that data table and then you can write it back in the same Excel file. So that path is already saved in a variable. You can take that file path and you can add your updated data table over that. So where you can apply, so what I think the best position will be, process file XAML runs for all the offices, and in the end of all the office processing one by one, so I think this will be the best place where you can apply your logic in the end of this one.
I wanted to make the code for this.
Yes, you have to write one code.
Mm-hmm. For
Okay.
for removing the semicolon stars, for that.
Yes. Yeah, all the special character.
Mm.
What else you have to leave? You have to leave the decimal value,
Mm.
point value and number.
Mm.
So only this is required. Okay. So
Okay.
after this help and trend no grouping, I think you can apply that logic. Because process file is running for all the offices. So first it will update your Singapore office, then it will update your Miami or whatever office in which you have your helpline list. Because process file only runs only when there is helpline list found. So if helpline list found, then that means we can update the special character over here. Okay.
Okay.
So everything you can get from this position. So your file path will be saved here under the file.
Just
Then
now
you
you
can,
just now you showed me not that file here.
yeah.
Ah.
So that path means that Alpine path will saved in this file variable. So and the list name is to Alpine new. So what you can do, you can again read this data table here. Okay,
Mm.
here, and then you can apply your any logic like a link or whatever you think you can apply to remove the character, and then write that updated data table back to same file path. Okay?
Okay.
So I think this is the end. So this much task you have to do.
Okay. Explain this one. Remove empty mails.
This is same thing.
Uh-huh.
Email 45083. You can write the number
Okay.
45083 and 45081 is same.
Uh-huh.
I think they are same. They are just want to remove sending email if there is no help in this phone. Any office.
Okay. Okay. 4 task is given.
Yeah.
Mm.
And this is a bug 45083. That's why this is in red color. And all other things are new task. So just take your copy from the TFS and I will send you no help and list for your testing. So just put that in here in Singapore folder because we have only Singapore instance. One second, let me show.
You can give me like dummy data.
Yeah, I will give you. So in help and to do. So already there is one file. Don't have to make anything. You can run it. Just take this from the TFS. Okay.
Okay. One more thing. Where is that LPAN document? Yesterday I have not found that.
Yeah. We try general, Singapore, and then electronic folders. So here you can find all the mandatory documents. Okay.
For this LPAN documents.
Yeah, for help and documents. As it's in P drive, so it will be accessible to you as well. So it's in a common drive location.
Is this LPAN document?
Yeah.
Others doc.
LPAN mandatory document. LPAN document will saved later on. First, business save their mandatory document. Then you download the LPAN document and saved on that location. This is for mandatory folders. LPAN doc is also saved in same place. Okay.
Okay.
And your to-do folder path will show you. Just a second.
Okay.
Mark everything in your quick access so that you can quickly access that. So this is your to-do folder where we save, where not we but business, where business saves no help and list. Other is FDO OSND, right? FDO OSND Excel file where it's saved. I'll tell you that location as well. In case of NPM, we fetch FDO OSND from Excel, and in case of RP and AP, we fetch from API. Okay, just remember this thing. This is our FDO OSND file. So based on here, it select the FDOSND. If your transaction is of 2018 year, then it will select that FDOSND. And if any doubt, just check your to be document. Okay.
Okay.
To be document, which is saved. This FDOSND. Second. Okay, this one. And FDOSND value from API in case of LRP and NAP. Okay, so just remember these parts. And if any doubt, then go to your local machine, and from there you can go and check the to be document. Okay, try to get from there. It will be a brainstorming for you as well, so that you can understand process more deeply. If today I have explained you that in which point you have to do, but later on you have to work on it, because David will say that it will be better if you will go and do the debugging one by one of the code, and because it will be helpful for you as well, right?
Yes.
Watch video if you want from QA.
VAT.
Yeah.
That is a document, LPN document.
No, it's not helping document. This is to be document for your understanding. If you want to understand any logic or anything.
Okay.
So that is that one. LPN document will be saved later on. I will send you one template if you want to see. That is not already added by business, because that document is the document which you have to download. And then you will save it in mandatory folder of same risk reference. I will send you. Save everything, whatever I'm sending you in Skype. Save it.
Your voice is breaking, Madhuri.
Quickly go. Yeah, I'm saying you save everything.
Okay.
Whatever I'm sending you in Skype, in a document or in mail.
Okay.
This is check to be document in case of any doubt for any logic in your Telbot local machine. Okay, not in your Moonshot. Okay, so just try to work on that.
Okay.
Already there is one file which is saved here.
Okay. Where I wanted to open the code in development machine only. I wanted to do this logics in development machine.
Yeah, in your development machine you have to do. Have you taken the code from TFS?
No, I wanted to go with the TFS. First, I want
the code. and then that's fine. Take the code, do debugging. So slowly you will understand everything. That's fine.
Yes.
And if you have doubt, let me know.
Okay, sure, Madhuri.
Okay.
If
So
I
this
have
is your file which I have made. I will again. Okay. Actually, in starting when you receive this file, at that time you don't have a special character. Okay. So do you want me to remove special character right now, or you will make it from logic?
make it for logic, I will do.
Okay, fine. So I'm saving this file. So that is already saved in your Singapore office folder under the to do. Okay.
Help and to do. Help and to do in folder we have that Excels.
Yeah, for Singapore helping to do.
Mm.
Okay. Here I have given you path. So this is the extra which comes after space. The full complete path is help dash to do.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ignore this character. This come extra because of space.
Okay.
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 Okay, Sunil. So work on it.
Okay.
So this time,
wait
yeah.
1 minute. I wanted to remove. I will. I have 4 tasks. In that 4 tasks, I wanted to write down the logic for mail for two tasks.
Yeah.
Remaining 2, I wanted to remove the special characters.
Yes.
One more thing, I wanted to keep no yes is there na?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is the one more task.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. If I have any doubts, I will ask you.
Yeah. So first try to debug one by one.
Okay.
This is a help and weekly table file in which you have to set row to S. Yes.
Yes.
Always.
Mm.
Okay. Y should be capital and E should be in small case. Like this.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay, Madhuri.
So work on it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay then.
Thank you.
We have one more meeting now. Okay.
Thank
you.
Thank you. If I have any doubts, I will ask you, Madhuri.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
Madhuri. Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.